Is having sex safe? Could it hurt the baby? While coping with the many physiological and emotional changes that pregnancy gets, this is one additional cause for pregnancy worries. Well, to begin with, the sex drive itself during pregnancy is erratic. In the first trimester, most women report that the nausea and tiredness are not conducive to really being in the mood. To address the most common concern, we want to assure you that intercourse and penetration during pregnancy won't trigger a miscarriage. Most miscarriages occur because the fetus isn't developing normally. Which positions, women ask, are recommended? As long as you are comfortable, most sexual positions are fine during pregnancy. Oral sex is also safe during pregnancy. As your pregnancy progresses, experiment to find out what works best. It differs for everyone. Your developing baby is protected by the amniotic fluid in your uterus as well as by the strong muscles of the uterus. In 3 specific conditions and towards the end of the second trimester, some women might be at a risk. This is because breast stimulation, female orgasms, and certain hormones in semen called prostaglandins can cause uterine contractions. Condition 1. Your doctor might ask you not to have sex if your placenta partly or completely covers your cervical opening. This condition is known as placenta previa. Condition 2. Sex may be a no-no if you have unexplained vaginal bleeding or are leaking amniotic fluid. Condition 3. If your cervix has begun to open prematurely, also known as cervical incompetence, or you have a history of preterm labor or premature birth, sex is not advised. If you do not have any of these risk factors, there is nothing to worry. While you feel contraction-like sensations during an orgasm, they aren't the same as labor contractions. Still, as a general safety precaution, some doctors advise avoiding sex in the final weeks of pregnancy, believing that hormones in semen called prostaglandins can stimulate labor contractions. While the first trimester is an uncomfortable phase for many, women report they have a good sex drive in the second trimester, and some say that it is even higher than what they had in pre-pregnancy times. The sex drive may decrease again as their due date approaches, since they might find it awkward to move around and have aches and pains. As per traditional Ayurvedic instructions, weeks 14 to 28 are safe to indulge in sex during pregnancy, and it should be avoided before and after. Pregnancy is time for approaching intimacy in new ways. Cuddling, talking, romantic dinners are good ideas, especially when mom is not in the mood. iMumz has tips and advice to help make pregnancy a worry-free zone. Check the app today.